Okay.
You better get my money, Miss. Somebody better get my money. She had no business throwing it down there.
That's actually giving me flashbacks to when I also worked minimum wage.
If she didn't know my order, she should have got somebody that knows it. That's why they'll be here all their life doing minimum wage fashion.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh my god, I worked in the service industry for so long, and this is the kind of customer that makes you run behind the counter and get someone that has more of a backbone and knows how to deal with this kind of situation. Like, this is actually, I got a bit of PTSD from this. It's kind of scary.
Did Starbucks Corporation say that?
No, the manager did.
And what was the reason why?
She didn't have to give me a reason. She said that you're recording on their property, and it's they don't wish you to do that. So.
Did you know that I did not record?
It doesn't matter. They can ask you to leave for whatever reason they want. They don't have to give you a reason, or me. They can say you're an unwanted subject, this being private property. It'd be no different than me just walking in your living room, putting my feet up and watching TV. It's private property, you can tell me to leave.
Should I call corporate?
You sure can. I don't know if
Okay.
it's franchise or if it's corporately owned, but you can call whomever you like.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll leave.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
I mean, listen, everyone got to the point. She had some questions. Do I think that the police should have had to have been called? Absolutely not. But you know what? He came over, he told her how it is. He explained it to her in a way that I feel like everyone can understand. I mean, he's like, it's private property. It's the same thing as me coming into your house and just sitting down and hanging out. So whether you like that answer or not, that's the truth. So it shouldn't have had to get to this, I don't know, level, but at least she's leaving. At least she listened when, you know, they got there and he explained everything.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Why did you do that?
Oh, because there is like a lot of things in this part and I needed it.
The amount of employees that I see at Walmart are like over 65 years old. So whenever I'm at Walmart, I try and behave the most. You know what I mean? I'll walk back, I'll put things back at Walmart because they have that sweet old man in the front with stickers. He's saying, please don't do that. Please don't do what that trashy woman did. Please have a great day. I'm 77 years old. I just made your day. How does that sound? Handing out smiles and discounts. Walmart.
Oh my god. Wow. Is that a McDonald's? I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny, but obviously ridiculous. I mean, I don't know, what is he doing and why is he doing that? He's like smashing the window. To be fair, I get it though. Why is the ice cream machine always broken? Let's be honest. Why? But no, there's no reason to smash people's windows like that.
A woman berates waitress for giving her menu with calories. I mean, I can understand why this would be triggering, but I'm pretty sure that there's like some, well, at least in Canada, there was some law where like franchises have to list calories. Like once you reach a certain number of stores or something like that, you have to list calories or at least a range.
Now I've got to sit here and read that. And you don't understand how difficult that is for me to sit here and read.
Let me explain, okay? These menus that we have are brand new, okay? We are trying to work with two different types of menus, some that come with calories, some that don't come with calories. And we are trying so hard to accommodate everybody.
Yeah, but not hard enough.
Because this was an error. This was, you know, I'm not a robot. I'm a human.
Right.
And I've just picked up the wrong
And
menu,
I'm a human
sorry.
too. And now you've ruined my day because I've got to sit here and read the calories on there. And you know what? Now I don't want anything. Because now I've got to sit there and count it all up and decide what I want. And now I'm in my head. And that's really difficult for me. And you're sitting there saying, oh, it's fine, you look lovely, but you don't know.
Okay. Here's the deal. I am very empathetic to what she's going through. You never know what somebody's got going on, what they're currently struggling with, what they're trying to overcome. You never know. And nobody goes, like, well, most regular good people don't go around trying to, like, trigger somebody. Okay? So, fully understanding and giving you the benefit of the doubt and saying like, yeah, you were probably really triggered in that moment. So that's probably going to be my excuse for why you're acting like that. But also, I don't really think that there's any excuse. You could have just asked for a new menu. Also, like, it's other people's jobs to do the best that they can and try their best to treat everybody with kindness, but it's not anybody else's job to just like read your mind and know what's going on. This is like a complete stranger to you who doesn't know you. Like she said, I'm not a robot, I'm a human. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like, I fully empathize having that experience and being in that moment and like having something happen to you that's deeply affecting you. Completely understand. Is it okay to just, like berate server that you don't know who's like apologizing and explaining that she's doing her best? I don't know. I don't think that that's right.
Are you for real? Are you for real?
This is a crime. This is just okay. Low key, man, just let it happen. Walmart can pay for it. Now it's a basketball game, okay. It is a fun little holiday TikTok. Just a guy committing a crime. You're not getting injured, possibly gravely injured because you're trying to save Walmart a couple of shampoos. No, don't get involved. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. The guy's stealing what seems to be like cleaning stuff, personal hygiene aisle. So I feel bad that he's stealing that kind of stuff. If he had an Xbox 360 or whatever in his hand, a little bit different.
But you are in the age of my son. You can't say that to me, okay? I'll complain about that on the camera.
Oh my god. Just for some extra fries? That's so sad. That's so sad. Obviously he was having like a really, I don't know, he seems like he's going through something pretty serious and he just like takes it out on this fry situation because I mean, who else is gonna react like this if you didn't have something else going on the side? I mean, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Lucky there's that glass there between the workers and the customers. I mean, I'm not saying that's gonna do anything. That's not gonna, I mean, it seems like someone could like push that over if they wanted to, but at least no one's gonna like get anything on you when they're screaming in your face. Maybe there's like some kind of like barrier of protection there. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, literally, you're touching that. You're touching that. Watch. So literally step away. Step right there where you're going. You think it's funny, but I gotta fold all these boxes, lady. So stop laughing, stop smiling, and step over there. Get the hell! There you go. It's so funny, bro.
Honestly, like, I don't agree with violence ever, but sometimes you have to physically move a person. You know, he just took him out. That's it. And sometimes you just gotta do that because people aren't respecting you or your rules. And yeah, I don't know. I do have a problem with violence, but I think that this one was fine. It wasn't really violence. It was just aggressiveness. No one got hurt or anything.
Checking out that new iOS. Nice. That new notch at the top. Calls the police in 18 seconds flat. Yeah, let's steal these phones, but first, let's just break this first. Okay, so your plan's to steal all the phones, but first you're gonna kick them in 900 times. You're like, yes, I finally got it. It looks like this. You're like, yeah, don't steal phones, but also this is the right situation. If someone's stealing or someone's doing a heist with like 9 of their friends in an Apple store, film, sure, step back, don't get involved. Apple can pay for this one, I'm sure.
I'm not breaking any laws. No, we're not. They're just going to tell me to leave too. That's all they're going to do. Don't touch me. Or I'll be calling on you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me or call them on you. Now you're charged with assault.
I don't know. That's embarrassing. There's something about that like, is it worth it though? You have to wonder like what he's upset about.
No, I will be calling the police. Okay? No, I'm not calling the police. Okay?
Oh my god. Can you imagine being thrown out like that? No, I don't know what's more embarrassing. The temper tantrum or being like pushed out of the store like that. At some point though, aren't you just gonna, or maybe he just likes it. Maybe he's just really into that kind of stuff. Props to the security guy though. I think he handled that really well. Yeah, he barely touched him. I mean, he just put like one hand on his back and he got just kind of like pushed. You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
That's so annoying. And to like get a recording of it and stuff too is just so, like somebody fell asleep on a plane and their heads to the side. Oh my god. Yep, what a asshole. People are crazy. People are crazy. Oh wee! I hope he got in trouble. I hope he got like a fine or something. I don't even know what you could possibly do legally in that situation, but like, he barely even said I'm sorry. That's so annoying.
When you have no Valentine or class. Yeah, again, Walmart, know what I mean? Every time you see that friendly old man in the front, that 76-year-old man with that sticker, puts it on your chest, just know you might have to clean this up after you're done your little Snapchat. Not even a TikTok too, like a Snapchat. You're getting like 13 people to watch it, maximum for clout. Get out of here.
You're talking to it. You're talking to the manager. Get out. You're not going to be served here. Period. Bye. Bye.
And she's like yelling back at her. I mean, I would love to know more context. I love this. I love this. I love it when, look at these, like, it's like a worker standing up for themselves and they've got a million other customers, right? They've got 100 other orders and she's still not going to take any crap from this one customer who's, obviously trying to make her life hell. But this is what you don't see very often, right? Because you keep hearing like the customer comes first, blah, blah, blah. I love that. I don't know who she is, but I support her. Yeah.
This is why these food delivery robots will never work. Don't invest in this company.
Yeah.
Look at this. Watch this.
Like, it's just so annoying. I want to chalk it up to them being young, but like, I wouldn't have done that when I was young. It gives young people a bad name when we're just like, oh, they're young. You know? And while we all do dumb stuff when we're young, we do dumb stuff when we're old. But like, if it's not yours, leave it alone. For anybody who's done theater, you at least at some point have had your backstage manager, your show manager say to you, in reference to the props, if it's not yours, don't touch it. And that applies to everyone. Needs to hear that lesson. If it's not yours, don't touch it. Unless you're helping in some way. Like it's on fire and you're putting it out of fire, okay? Not in like a, I think that this would be nice and helpful. No, don't touch it if it's not yours. It's not fun or funny. Somebody paid money for that and it's their food.
There's nothing more intimidating than a dad wearing an apron in a home hardware.
I have the receipt. We bought it already.
To work it out with another store. Well, you go work it out. As soon as I do, I will. When I have the same price. You're not taking it away from this young lady. I don't take away from anything. I was here. That's what you're trying to do right now.
Why do I have to wait for you to call another store? It's mine. I don't need to wait.
I was right here in front of it. I said, I want this toilet.
We paid for it. I prayed that I picked
Put your camera down.
Go ahead, record me. I'm not doing anything wrong. You have my toilet that I can't grab.
This whole conflict here in its entirety is all about pooping. I didn't want to get into the politics of who was there first and who has what and who has claim over which toilet and how long each customer gets to read the box before, you know, they gotta let it go. I don't know the rules to that. All I know is that this is hilarious because both of these parties involved have to take a shit so bad. They're like, listen, man, I need that toilet. He's like, well, I need to see if there's a better price first, and then maybe I'll take this one. Even like me at work sometimes, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. Do I have to do it? Maybe I'll just hold it for 7.5 hours.
76
Give
cents.
me my change.
Yes, ma'am. It's $11.
We will not be back. Give me my change. Do y'all know how many times we have been to this restaurant and to be insulted by this man about a soda in a cup?
What was the insult? I don't really get it. Maybe I'm confused. I'm not really sure. Again, like a lot of these videos need context, I feel like. Something about soda.
We will not be back. Like I don't want to pay you ass. Let me show you how much money I have in my purse.
I mean, whatever. I mean, I just, you know what? If I walked in that store, I saw someone screaming like that, no matter the context, I'm walking right back out. I mean, it's just a massive scene, but I would have to know more about it before I side with someone. Yeah.
Throw it at him, throw it at him, throw it at him.
God, I hate people, man. This video is like really making me lose faith in humanity. The guy's just like trying to work, trying to make a living, and he's just got people just literally just abusing him. Wow. Just let the man work. Let the man just make people food.
You guys actually... No. You guys don't buy gaming consoles?
No.
Oh, what is this actually? I found it in my brother's room. He just moved out to college.
You guys need to leave. You need to leave or I'm calling the cops.
I just want to sell this console, man.
I need an officer here as soon as possible. I have a couple of guests trespassing on the premises.
I was just trying to sell this console to him, and I guess he didn't like it because he called the cops on me.
Sounds like the option's gonna be up to you guys. You can either delete the video made in there, or they're gonna want to press charges for whatever. So
Yeah, I mean they can press charges. I mean their stocks are so high right now.
That last line was just too good about the stocks. I'm sorry, that was too good. No, yeah, you can't walk in with a device that you've taped together to anywhere. How does that sound? I know what that is. I understand what that is. I understand what he's trying to do in the video because I'm 28 and I grew up with these consoles. No one's gonna understand if you walk in with that. Like, good luck, pal. Yeah, walk into an airport with like GameCube taped to another console. That's awesome. You're gonna have the same reaction, if not way worse.
Larry! And let me get a purple brisk iced tea drink.
Dude, that turns me on.
Did he just say that turns him on? I love it. I love it. I don't know what's happening. See, this is great. This is great. This is one of those pranks where I think you can get away with it because obviously their friend working the drive-thru doesn't seem to mind and they probably came up with this thing together. But all the other prank videos need to take note of this. This is how you appropriately go through the drive-thru and demand your order. But they got it right. We need to take notes, everybody.
Couldn't they just knock over each other? It'd be so much easier that way. It'd be so much
I was taught that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I'm instilling that today, in this moment. Because I don't have anything nice to say.
We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought. Here we go.
Yeah, I think I might take some bras too, because like you can just steal now, right?
Well, stealing is never okay.
No, but they're looting everywhere.
We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
We returned the bra she didn't like even though it was past the return date.
You're stealing, so you go.
No, I'm not stealing.
You are stealing.
Left the store?
You just said you were going to steal.
Left the store.
You just said you were going to steal.
No, I said stealing. Everybody's doing it.
So, okay, go ahead.
Imagine going into a restaurant and you're in the middle of a meal and you're like, hey, you know what? It seems like everyone's dining and dashing now, right? Anyways, we'll get the dessert menu. You're like, are you about to steal some shit? Yeah, you can't do this. You can't act like this, first of all, because it's just, you know, not how adults do it most of the time. So let's try not to do that. But yeah, you also said you were gonna steal. Like that's, what are you, the Riddler? Stealing these days, huh? Funny, everyone seems to be in on it nowadays, huh?
Ew! Just toes everywhere. People always got their feet out on somebody else's seat on an airplane. Oh my god. If this happened to me, I'd just start tickling them. Ew.
Okay. Weird how nothing's on the walls to begin with, right? It's almost like this happens a lot, you'd guess. God, that's so annoying. I would quit. I would just quit on the spot. If I walked down the aisle and I had to clean that up, I would probably quit on the spot.
It's not even a parking space. It's not even a parking space and you still managed to be the absolute worst. This is so entitled, so annoying. That's really funny. Well, it's not funny, actually, because that probably really inconvenienced someone.
We apologize to our customers that we no longer have dressing rooms. They were being used as restrooms and were a public health concern. Yep, hey guys, let's stop taking changing rooms. Let's stop doing that, I think. Let's just use jeans, sweaters, maybe the odd sock, sure. Do you try on socks? No one tries on socks before they buy them. But you know, no one does. They don't take shits in the change rooms. So let's just keep that Let's not do that ever again.
Can you read that? Yeah. Feeling sad, fed up, so annoyed and angry because when I visited my son's grave today, someone has stolen his Star Wars Millennium Falcon that I had made for him. Why do people do this? Hurt people even more than they are already hurting. This is what it was like. That's really, really shitty. There's like really no other way to put that. That's like the worst. Wow, I hope they got it back. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Oh gosh. Taylor and I, sometimes there's a graveyard close to us, and sometimes we go and just like go for a walk and walk through it. Like, it's pretty big. And it's like so lovely to see the things that people have like brought and set up and all of that stuff. I couldn't imagine stealing it. How selfish can you be, man? People are wild.